If you're like me, then you like puns. But if you're also like me, then you also are one of the few of your friends who actually enjoy puns, and you have people staring at you blankly when you use them. What you looking at?
Dirt for the garden.
Oh, what is it?
$4 organic.
That's it? Oh wow, that's dirt cheap. That joke was so good I almost soiled myself.
No.
If you're also like me, you don't care who likes them or not. You are a person who needs to add spice to conversations, and puns, quips, one-liners, dad jokes, they're all weapons in your tool belt to help you add spice to the conversation. So it is up to you to use these weapons at your disposal to spread eye-rolling, head shakes, and smirks across society. Just like I do to my wife every day. In fact, she is behind the camera doing that exact same thing right now. Between you and me, she says she hates it, but deep down, that's really why she loves me. My name is Josh, and I want to gather a community of joke lovers. I want to help educate you how to use puns, dad jokes, quips, one-liners as tools in your tool belt to add spice to your conversations with friends and family, to help ease tension in awkward situations, or, if you're skilled enough, maybe even help you out with interviews. As a side note, I'm also here to learn from your experiences. I have about 10 episodes written so far, but I'm going to need your help in suggesting episodes and the content that you want to see from this channel. More on that after I tell you how this channel was born. My love for puns and witty humor started with none other than 007 himself, James Bond. No, I am not talking about Daniel Craig. No, I'm not talking even about Pierce Brosnan. I'm talking about the Welshman himself, Sean Connery. When I was 16, I saw the movie Thunderball for the first time. In the movie, James Bond says after he shoots someone in the heart, "I think you got the point." Yes, I know how awful this Sean Connery impersonation is. I never said I was a professional. Naturally, seeing how cool James Bond was in delivering that line, I wanted to be as cool as he was. And so, my pun-loving brain was born. No, not Jason Bourne, I mean B-O-R-E-N. Anyway.
That's not how you spell.
What?
That's not B-O-R-E-N. That's not how you spell born. B-O-R-N.
Yeah. What did I say?
B-O-R-E-N.
Oh my gosh. Let's try that again. And no, I do not mean Jason Bourne. I mean Bourne. B-O-R-N. So although my pun-loving brain was born from the James Bond movie, it was fueled when I worked in a mom-and-pop restaurant through high school and college. It was there that I kind of honed my craft of using puns to entertain my guests. A lot of times I would use puns as a way to catch people off guard by sneaking in subtle comments, and they wouldn't even realize it until about a minute or two after I had actually said the pun. Well, how did I get this job, you ask? Great question. I really oversold myself in the interview process by saying, well, let's just say I bring a lot to the table. As you can probably imagine, they were unimpressed. Before I worked in the restaurant, I used to work in the bank. I think it was about 6 months before I lost interest. Actually, between you and me, a buddy came into the bank and asked me to check his balance, so I pushed him over. We kind of had a falling out after that. That is all to say that if you don't like puns, this channel is not for you. So you can either leave and keep scrolling, or you can feel free to stick around and make fun of the tips you'll be hearing from this show. As I said before, I can only go so far writing this show by myself, so I am enlisting your help for this show. After discussing my pro tip from the pun world, I want to know, how has this tip worked for you? Or if it didn't work for you, why do you disagree, and how could you help make the tip better? So as much as I'm here to educate you and share my pun pro tips, I'm also here to learn from you. So some quick guidelines on sharing your experiences. I am aiming this channel for a general audiences so people of all ages can enjoy. So keep your jokes PG, family friendly, don't joke at other people's expense. We're all here to have fun. Since you are technically free to comment whatever you want on the comments and on social media below, I technically cannot stop you from commenting anything you want. However, just know that anything that is not completely family friendly will not get featured on the channel. So with that, a heads up for the first episode is being confident with your delivery of your puns. So I want to hear your stories. Please let me know in the comment section below how being confident in your puns has worked for you, rather than being like, get it? You can use the comment section below or follow Pun Pro Tips on Instagram or Facebook. The scriptwriter for this show, link in bio, says there is a link in the bio below of how you can follow those accounts. So as a good YouTuber always does at the end of the video, please subscribe and ring the bell for notifications of more jokes, quips, and Pun Pro Tips. I'll see you in the next one.